Hey everybody, Reese and I are back and we are making chocolate chip cookies. These are dairy-free, gluten-free, and vegan.
Also, why I sound like this is because I'm tired.
She's tired. Okay, so we're gonna get started. This is my flax meal. You just want ground flax seeds. It doesn't matter if they're golden or if they're darker. We have our water here. We're gonna mix these together. And then Reese, can you actually get a spatula out from under you? Oops, sorry girl. She's gonna mix that. You could do a chia seed egg where you grind up chia seeds as well. Just use less because chia seeds absorb water and moisture a lot easier. So they get things really dense really quickly. So I do about half the amount of chia seeds if you have to do that. And then here I've got my coconut sugar. We're gonna put this on this guy.
And I'm gonna pour that in there.
Not yet, we gotta let that sit for a couple minutes. So this vegan egg, as it sits while we're mixing this is gonna get, it's our vegan egg. It's gonna get really thick and it's going to go in here really gelatinous like a scrambled egg. So it's pretty cool.
Ooh.
We've got this guy. Oh, I left my coconut oil over here. We have our melted coconut oil. Ooh, it's warm, girl. It was melted. Okay. Oh, we forgot the paddle attachment. So you could use the paddle attachment. My family lost my whisk attachment, so we just always use the paddle. You could use the whisk if you wanted to. So that's a paddle. Put that on.
And let's whisk it.
Okay, you want to pour that in?
Okay. I'm gonna
There you go. Good work, girl.
clean it. I think it's all out. There's still
Okay.
more in it.
And then the apple cider vinegar is going to be our acid.
Mommy.
You can do that. It starts to break down the coconut sugar. The coconut sugar doesn't get fluffy and light like cane sugar does quickly. So you really need that acid to break it down so then it can get fluffy. So that's why we do this. If you don't have apple cider vinegar, any vinegar will work. Any citrus will work. Perfect. Melted coconut oil. Ooh. You want to do it? All right.
Oh, that looks awesome.
We just let that beat for about a minute. I want to show you guys each step of this along the way. I wish this was glass so you could see it better. But this is just the coconut sugar, the oil. It's like wet sand, and that apple cider vinegar is starting to break down the sugar crystals. And then I'm going to sugar crystals. And then I'm going to add in our vanilla and wipe down the sides.
Is this gonna go next?
That will go in here in a minute.
Ooh, that looks clean. It looks like it barely even touched it and made it so non-dirty.
We let that beat again for another minute here, and then, well, I just want to show them. You can see the oil separating. So the gist of this method is like a traditional Nestle Toll House cookie dough recipe method. Would be butter and sugar, and you'd cream it and it would get really fluffy and airy. This doesn't do that. The science is not here like that. So I had to play with this recipe a lot. Thanks, baby. And we're gonna show you.
Right there.
You can see the oil's kind of separated and that sugar is starting to break down. That is the perfect time to add our vegan egg. If you overbeat the vegan egg, it will separate again. So we don't want that. We're gonna put this down and we're gonna slowly pour this in while this is on stir. And, oh, hold on, girl. Okay, you ready? Pour it in. Almost all of it. Perfect. Put that in and we barely beat that for like, I don't know, 15 seconds maybe. But it does start to incorporate it and get everything, make a mess here, coming together. So you can see it's not like wet sand now, it's more like that binder and that mixture you want with those flax seeds. So really high in omega-3s, these cookies.
Mommy.
Hold on, we got brown rice flour, arrowroot starch, baking soda, gargum, and sea salt.
I just want to.
So we're just gonna mix this together with my fingers.
Oh, I want to.
And then we're just gonna put in about a third to a half. Yeah, girl.
I love playing with it.
About a third to a half. And then we're gonna slowly incorporate those in here. Okay, that's good. Shake your hands off. This is why Reese cooks at home.
I love.
Grew up in my restaurants, but man, we had to make sure Reese was contained.
I love playing with
Okay, Stop. It's not sand. Okay, so I'm gonna put about a half of it in here. A big part of that is we just don't want it to fly out in our faces. So. And then we'll turn that on. Just a slow stir here again. And it just slowly mixed in, and then we're gonna pour the rest of this in. You wanna turn it on one more time? We're gonna actually make the cookies and then put the tray in the fridge for 15 minutes while the oven preheats, and then we'll bake them from there. But first we gotta get our chocolate chips.
I wanna go get them.
We've got our chocolate chips. Check out my brownie bite recipe cooking video. It's on there to make the chocolate chips. I will put that included in this recipe.
Wow.
Oh wow, keep going, dump them in. But my chocolate chips are temperature controlled, so I would kept them in the fridge. I either keep them in the fridge or the freezer, because if they're warm, they're just gonna melt and then incorporate into the cookie, and that's too much oil, and they will run on the edges and burn on the edges if it has too much oil. So you gotta be really careful with these, and they're really testy, but they're so worth it. So we're gonna mix those in here. Okay, this looks good. We're gonna have to be quick with scooping these, pressing them, and putting the tray in the oven.
I just want more chocolate chips. I just ate some chocolate chips.
Just eat some chocolate chips, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my dream. All I want to eat is chocolate chips.
Just wake up and eat chocolate chips all the time.
Wake up, eat donuts, chocolate chip donuts.
You don't like this?
I'm just gonna eat everything. Thank you.
Alrighty, we got everything ready, and Dylan has a surprise. She wants us to make cookie cups so that she can then make chocolate hazelnut milk that we're gonna make into the cookie cup. That is what she wants for dessert on her birthday. So I am going to scoop out. So a 2-ounce cookie is really big. We have big cookies. I would recommend a 1-ounce cookie if these are for you and your family, but we just want to press these down flat. And I'm gonna do some of these half and half, just because smaller cookies are nice too. I press most of these the 1-ounce scoop. I'm just so used to doing a 2-ounce scoop because in my cafes we sell really big cookies, but for us personally, it is a lot nicer to have them smaller. So Reese is gonna go put this in one of our fridges and just let these get hard. So you'll take that.
I'm gonna put it in the big fridge.
Okay. These guys, I am going to press into cups. And I think the thing I wanna remember most about any shape I make with these cookies is you always want them to be the same thickness throughout, whether you press them down like that hockey puck we just did, or you start to build a cup like this one. Reese, you ready to build a cup?
I can't wait to put
Okay, you do that one.
Yeah, this one is gonna be easy because it's a little cup.
Reese's gonna go put this in the fridge, and we actually will probably put these in the fridge and then in the freezer. And these will be after we wrap them, and we're gonna save them for her birthday for Friday. So you put this in the fridge for me? And then we'll get these baking. I pulled these out. You can see they're hard now. There's no oil running off of them, but they just got cold, so they're much easier to work with. I'm not cooking all of these tonight. I don't want my kids on a sugar high. So we're gonna go ahead and, especially since we just did the Daniel's fast with no sugar for 3 weeks, so they are good. But I'm gonna cook some of these. These are not frozen yet. So what I want to do is probably the big ones for sure. I'm just gonna slide them off of here and not have them touch, but have them be super close together. I'm gonna freeze these on this pan, which won't take more than an hour tops. And once they're frozen, you can put them in a Ziploc bag or an airtight container in the freezer. They last for like 8 to 10 months in your freezer. And then you can bake these off from frozen at any time. Just preheat your oven, grab them out of the freezer, just like any other cookie dough you'd buy at the store, and throw it in your oven. So this is how I mass produce them for my cafes. I make hundreds of cookies at a time, freeze them, and then we just pull them to bake fresh whenever we get orders or we need them for our pastry case. But I'm gonna just keep putting these on here. So you put parchment paper in between. they will not stick together. But if you have them close together, the water molecules will come together and it will freeze in a huge clump. So if you stack them, you have them touching. If they touch, you can kind of break them apart, but if they stack, good luck. I've done it before. I've had employees do it before. So we're just gonna move these around. This has enough oil in it, you don't need to spray the pan. If you want to, just in case, feel free, but my silk mat is really nice and greased, and then these cookies have a lot of oil. So I'm gonna throw these in, either size, 9 to 12 minutes, as long as they're that nice pressed down, you know, what is that, like a quarter to a half an inch thick. If it's thicker, you're gonna have to bake it longer, so just play with it. I'm gonna place this in the freezer, and then I'm gonna actually start making some cashew milk, so we have some milk and cookies. So check out that video as well, and then we'll get back and try these yummy treats out. We have Dylan and Reese, because what's ready in the oven?
Cookies.
Here's our cookies, nice and baked. They are perfect. Oh my gosh. Normally let them cool completely, either on the pan or drying rack. I would just do the pan so you don't have to do extra dishes. Dylan, will you shake up our milk first? So whenever you have milk that you make from home, always shake it up. That salt, that sweetener, the vanilla, it's all gonna settle at the bottom.
I think that might be good.
And then will you pour us each a cup?
Yeah. It's got a little calorie on it.
These are really, really hot. Once these cool, I'll get another video at the end of this and show you guys how well they stay up. But this, you guys, is gonna kind of fall apart, but we're still gonna try it, okay?
Ow!
Oh, yeah, so don't do that. Let it cool completely. But we'll go ahead, it's just gonna kind of come together a little bit.
Or fall apart, either way.
So just let them cool. That's my advice, but we're impatient. We want cookies, so.
The milk is really good. You just drink it. I want to drink.
Oh, you all right?
Mm.
Okay, the chocolate. So I'm gonna get a spoon. Or a spoon. Oh my gosh, yum.
Oh, don't fall in the milk.
Oh, it's so good. Cheers.
I can't do that. Cheers. Oopsie.
Oh, that milk is really good. So good. So I'm gonna let this cool. I'll grab another one once it cools, but they really wanted a cookie. They've been smelling them for a long time now. So they are ready. Okay, and then eat it. Yeah, make it like cereal. You could totally crumble these up and make chocolate chip cookie cereal if you wanted to. But I've crumbled these on top of yogurt, ice cream. I've made cookie sandwiches with them. That would be a cool video I should do. But these are just so yummy, and they sell amazing. I've been selling these at my cafes for years, and people just love these cookies. They're so healthy. Again, high in omega-3s, high in that healthy fat, low in the glycemic index with that coconut sugar. So as you can see, they're delicious. And let me know what you want me to make next. More cookies, meals, salad dressings. You just let me know. Wow, look at that sunset behind us. I just love that.
Yeah.
But we'll be back and let us know what you think. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
These have been cooling for a while. They're not completely cooled, but they're almost there. Just remember, these are not going to be crispy chocolate chip cookies unless you cook them a little bit longer. But I really like chewy, yummy chocolate chip cookies. So as you can see, they stay together now. They were falling apart on us when my girls had them. And I have my cup of milk here. So this is really big. I'm just going to rip a piece off. Dunk it. Oh my gosh. That fell in. Ooh, I'm gonna get it still. Oh. You know, I don't eat sweets often, but when I do, I want to try and get the same texture and flavor that I had growing up, whatever the recipe may be. Kraft macaroni and cheese to now the healthy kind, Nestle Toll House cookies now to this healthy kind. And I'm telling you, it's pretty close. I know I haven't eaten a lot of things, dairy and gluten, in a long time, but this tastes pretty dang good. Like and subscribe. I'll make you guys some more cookies soon. I hope to see you all soon.